Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to talk about the most common and least talk about addiction. My name's Sean, and here at Raw Vegan Revival, I'm an expert at tattoo health and longevity, also the Earth Energy Integration Specialist.
And my name's Kat, and I am also an expert of tattoo health and longevity, and also the somatic embodiment coach for Raw Vegan Revival.
If you're watching this video, chances are you are onto the raw food or a more plant-based diet. If you want to know about the best way to succeed on this diet and lifestyle, grab our free masterclass. It tells you everything you need to know to succeed at doing this awesome diet.
Yeah, it's a 6-day masterclass with a 30-page ebook, and it outlines everything that you need to know to successfully transition to a raw plant-based diet.
And so in today's world, anything can be addictive, really. But we really gotta check out and put focus on what things are addictive. Like our mind goes to drugs, cigarettes, caffeine, those are all addictive. But you may be surprised that a lot of the most addictive things are right under our noses, and we may be ingesting them and not aware of it.
Yeah, what constitutes something as being addictive is really just anything that crosses the blood-brain barrier and activates our dopamine or serotonin receptors in the brain, causing us to want more of those things. So a lot of the processed foods and the animal products and the foods that are high in sugar are formulated kind of in a way to be addictive to us, especially the processed foods. They're actually created to be addictive. Actually, animal products are naturally addictive as well. There is actually Casomorphins in dairy that interact in the same way that morphine would in your brain, causing you to crave more of that thing. So anything like that is considered addictive. And another thing that makes it really hard for you to get off of these addictive foods is that they're so normalized, and everybody literally eats all of these kind of foods. It's everywhere. It's on TV, it's on the billboards, everybody that you know is eating some kind of junk food like this. And so it makes it really hard for you to break away because everybody's doing it. And then you feel like the odd one out when you try to go eat healthier, or you want to make a couple adjustments to your diet or the way that you're living. You might feel like you're gonna be outcasted from your friend group, or like nobody's gonna talk to you, or you're gonna be weird. And then that scares a lot of people into not making the healthy changes that they know that they need to make.
You look at it, only us and the animals we feed our junk to are the sick ones. Animals out in nature doing natural law and living with the universe and earth as it should aren't sick. They don't have diabetes, they aren't overweight, they aren't balding. These things happen to us because we're eating processed and artificial foods, and we also give that to our pets a lot of times. And now you have overweight dogs and cats with diabetes and problems that they really shouldn't naturally have. And it's really just proof that it's in the food. The poison's in the food, and that's really why you look around and everybody's sick. And it's easy to be addicted and not know it. And it's also hard to break an addiction if you're not aware that you're addicted. And that's the whole problem with it being pushed and normalized. No one knows they're addicted because it's just so normal. A lot of the fast food, Hardee's, red, yellow. So I think that's interesting. And also it's about the flavors. Back in the 50s when they were doing cigarettes, they were manufacturing cigarettes for kids. They had flavors for children, and some of those same chemicals, some of those food scientists got bought out from the cigarette companies and over to the food places. Some of the food places hired those food scientists to create additives and use some of those same additives that were in cigarettes to put into foods. So Oreos and Hawaiian Punch, some in the old days, were some of those things. So there's addictive additives put in food to make us want more and be addicted to those foods. So that's really scary. And the fat, sugar, and salt mix, that's very palatable. We love that. And you think of a lot of junk foods like potato chips. I used to love those, and I could eat a whole bag because it was salty, sugary, and the fat. So that's out there a lot, it's prevalent, and that's what's addicting. And a lot of people are addicted to that, and it's hurting their health.
And the more artificial foods that you're eating, the more processed foods that you're eating, and the more animal products that you eat, the more it's essentially going to harm your body over the long term. And it's going to wear your body down and break your body down. And really, it's just going to promote illnesses and disease, just simply because our cells are not meant to uptake those kind of false nutrient lacking foods, those foods that are just lacking in all the nutrients that our cells need to actually thrive and repair and create energy for us. Start incorporating more fresh foods into your life, and fresh raw plant foods, fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, those things are going to, you can actually reverse any damage done previously by, you know, how you were eating before. Any damage done by eating the processed foods, the artificial foods, and all the fake foods can be undone just simply by switching and eating fresh, whole plant foods. That's the beauty of the raw vegan diet, honestly, is because nothing is off limits.
And number one, we have to be aware. Sometimes we're not aware of what foods are poisoning us. So if you're not aware, you can become more aware by eating more fresh foods, because if you eat more fresh living foods, your consciousness raises, your vibration raises, and you do become more aware of your surroundings, your body, yourself, things around you. And in doing this, you could become more aware of what poisons and certain artificial ingredients that may be poisoning you are in what foods, and then you kind of learn to cut those out and then put more of the fresh stuff in, and it all is uphill from there.
If you're being called to incorporate more raw plant foods into your life, just do it. Regardless of your friend group, regardless of what anybody's gonna think of you or what you think anybody's gonna think of you, because really nobody cares. But you're going to, in turn, just motivate people by default, just because you're living to your highest values. Like, you're living up to your values and you're doing the best that you can for yourself, and that stuff rubs off on people, especially if you just keep going and keep on your path, even through like the weird looks and the snide comments, or like, you know, whatever else comes your way along your transition. If you just stay strong, then you're going to end up motivating the people close to you to change and make healthier choices too, and that's going to change the world.
Yeah, so recap on everything we just talked about. So food is really the most common and untalked about addiction. It's easy to be addicted and not know it because these foods are normalized. Everybody we know in our family is all eating this way. But look around, everybody's sick, and then they make medicine and pills to patch the problems that are actually caused by the nutrition, the lack of nutrition, I should say, and the poison foods. And then those pills are actually poison for us too, because we aren't naturally deficient in pills, we aren't naturally deficient in artificial foods or processed meats or meats in general. So all this is like problems upon problems, and you look around and you see people suffering. So we really need to be aware of what foods, what ingredients are in our foods and what is poison and what is not, and try to incorporate more fresh foods so that we can basically just bring our awareness up and be aware of like what it's doing to our body, and be aware of how you can heal and how you can thrive better on raw living foods. And everyone wants to extend their life, so if we just cut out the poisons, we can live longer. It's very simple.
So if this message resonated with you at all, we would love to see you in our membership community.
Yeah, we'll drop the link below. It's 75% off right now. Wouldn't you want to be in a group with us and other like-minded truth seekers looking for the truth and up-leveling the earth through raw living foods?
Yeah, because honestly, being in a community with people who have the same or similar values to you is really going to help you stay on your goal and make sure that you don't give up on yourself.
Yeah, and plus we want to hear where you are. We want to help you through whatever step you are on, and we can do that. And it's not about being 100% raw. It's just about eating more plants and feeling better. So if you think you need our help or would like it, check below, grab the link, or at least get the Juice Fast protocol. That's invaluable, and it's included in the membership.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
See you later.